Hi, I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Danny.
And welcome to the December edition of PierceTV.
We hope all you Raiders out there had a happy Thanksgiving. This month, we'll feature photos and 3D animations from our digital design students and also film shorts from this summer's video production class.
From our veterinary technology program, Nolyn Craft talks about opportunities for prospective students, and from our advising department, we'll also have Monica Nucciarone.
Our drama department features more readings from SLAM, Pierce College's student literary arts magazine.
This month's Meet the Instructor series features Deb Davolio from the Pierce College Women and Family Services Department.
First up is Brian Kovacevich from the Health Education Center at Pierce College, Puyallup.
Hi, my name is Brian Kovacevich. I'm the new Health Education Center manager here at Pierce College, Puyallup, and I'm standing in the Health Education Center building, which is brand new to Pierce College, Puyallup. This is a building that students designed as well as funded, and it's a 16,000 square foot building. In the building, there is a weight room area full of both free weights as well as machine weights, state-of-the-art machine weights. There's also a cardio room upstairs where we have various treadmills, a Versa climber, some recumbent bikes, some Cybex arc trainers, which are a little bit like elliptical trainers, as well as your average old elliptical trainers. We also have many classes here. For instance, I'm standing in the fitness center room, or the fitness room right now, which is also a multi-purpose room. We have everything from beginning aerobics, Zumba classes, dance classes, step classes, as well as a hardcore class, which we like to kind of call a hodgepodge full of aerobic activity, whether you're using a stability ball, the steps, running around the building, speed hurdles, anything of that sort. We also have many educational classes in here. The nutrition classes are housed in this building. We're also trying to move some of our nursing classes over here. So it's a very large, well-used building, so to speak. Now, for those of you who are interested in joining this brand new facility, if you're a tuition-paying student, it only costs $15, which we call a consumables fee. If you are a running start student, it's $60. There's a $45 usage fee, and the reason that's included is because the tuition-paying students, there's a few more fees as far as construction costs are concerned. If you're a faculty member and staff member, you're definitely not left out. You can either take a class through tuition waiver and then pay your $15, or pay the $60 fee like the running start students do. We are opened Monday through Thursday from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m., Fridays 6 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. It's a brand new facility. It's wonderful, beautiful. We've got state-of-the-art equipment here, and I hope to see you guys here and sign up now. Thanks.
Here's some 3D films from our digital design beginning 3D modeling and animation class.
You're watching PierceTV, a production of the digital design program at Pierce College.
One of the most diverse programs Pierce College offers is veterinary technology. Here's Nolyn Craft, a second-year student in the Vet Tech program.
Hi, my name is Nolyn Craft. I'm a second-year student here at the Pierce College Veterinary Technology program. The program is a 2-year degree. At the end of the program, you'll receive an associate's degree in veterinary technology, and that will also enable you to take the national board exams and also the state board exams to become a licensed veterinary technician in the state of Washington. The program is a 2-year course spanning 6 quarters. You do have the summer off, and the class covers many different topics, subjects, including anatomy and physiology, radiology, anesthesia and monitoring. We do surgical assisting, we clean animals' teeth. Another really cool thing about the program is that we have animals that live here on campus. We have a colony of dogs, cats, and we also have a barn in which we have 3 horses, usually some goats and some cows. So the program doesn't just focus on dogs and cats, but also mixed practice, large practice, and we also have 1 quarter in which we go over exotic animal nursing. This includes animals such as birds, reptiles, rodents, guinea pigs, rabbits, and other exotic animals that are not dogs or cats. And it's a very interesting class. You learn different techniques as far as restraining and things like that. A really, really good thing about becoming a veterinary technician is that the job market is very open, and there's always people searching for veterinary technicians. So there are many different job opportunities. You could work at a large animal practice focusing on, mostly livestock, or you could go into small animal practice, which is mostly just dogs and cats, or mixed practice, which is a combination of the 2 plus possibly exotic animals. You could even possibly work at the zoo or a wildlife rehabilitation center. There's countless opportunities for licensed veterinary technicians. My experiences in this program have been great. They've definitely exceeded my expectations, and I've just learned so much from this program. It's a very rewarding career to go into, and one of the things that I like most about the program is that at the end of the year, at the end of spring quarter, we get to adopt out all of our program dogs and cats. So it's a really rewarding experience to have an animal come in here and you fix them up, you vaccinate them, they get spayed or neutered, and they get their teeth cleaned, and they get all spiffied up, and then they can go to really good, loving homes at the end of the year. So if you like animals and you care about, their well-being, this would be a great program to go into.
Next up is a series of film shorts and parodies from this summer's digital design, video production, and DVD authoring class.
New swimming pool and filling it with water, $70. Chlorine, test strips, and a cover, $40. New pool toys, $20. Being the first person to test it, priceless.
Deck of cards, $1. Snacks, $8. Poker buy-in, $5. The look on your friend's face when he doesn't realize you stacked the deck while he was in your bathroom.
All in. Call.
Priceless.
Let's battle. Okay. Dude, teach me.
For this month's Meet the Instructor series, we'll talk with Deb Davolio from the Women and Family Services Department. She'll talk about options for the Life Transition Program.
Hi, I'm Debbie Davolio. I work at the Women and Family Services office at Pierce College, and at the college it's our job to provide students with information, with support, and even career-related instruction to help them be successful. What I would like to talk about this morning is the college's Life Transition Program. And the Life Transitions Program used to be, in fact still is, called the Displaced Homemaker Program. A displaced homemaker, by definition, is somebody that has been at home for an extended period of time doing the kinds of things, non-salaried, that really make a house a home. They are the ones who have been actively managing their households, that have been providing large role in parenting, and now, due to changing circumstances, need to also become the primary wage earner. It is a program that's been around for nearly 30 years and does a really wonderful job of providing homemakers, either male or female, with instruction opportunities that help them to transition towards the workplace, towards being able to provide for themselves and for their dependents through gainful employment. We start with an assessment process. We involve students in exploration of work. We spend a lot of time focusing on barriers and creating strategies to help a student be able to really effectively balance the roles of employee. We help them know all the options that are available at a community college for education and training and towards work. The way that we do that is to welcome homemakers onto our campuses and to have them participate in one or two different career transition programs. The first one that I'd like to mention is Workplace and Computer Fundamentals, and that is an adult basic education program that's offered here. And what that means is that it's available really to anyone coming from the community who's interested in benefiting from the kinds of instruction and for whom it would really be meaningful. We involve them in 10 weeks of instruction that meets afternoons, so easily or scheduled to really be convenient for people to come and to be able to continue to work part-time or to work on their basic skills or even with family responsibilities, to come and benefit from this program and really to be able to look at carefully what they're interested in doing, where their skills and abilities lie, where all of their experiences have taken them, and the kinds of strengths that provides them to lend in an employment situation. There's a second program called PierceWorks that is offered for individuals that have been laid off from work recently, and the Displaced Homemaker Program, or now the Life Transitions, has an opportunity to sponsor 5 students in every class, and those students benefit from the same kinds of assessment, the same kinds of exploration help and a lot of attention to decision making and planning, all towards being able to work and progress towards employment. So this gives them an opportunity in a very structured way to benefit from support, to benefit from new information, and to learn about the opportunities that are available, a transitional step from wherever they're at to where they are attempting to go, and to being able to really provide for themselves independently, to be gainfully employed, and to also be caring for their dependents. It's a wonderful opportunity that many people have benefited from, and in order to see how you might be able to benefit, you can call the Women and Family Services office, and there will be numbers posted here that you can call, explain your circumstances, inquire about opportunities. Would like folks to know that the eligibility is really something that ought not to be a concern. We have 2 programs for that very reason. We try to reach out to homemakers and help them into one of the programs, and we feel very good that we can help almost everyone to be able to benefit from instruction, and the choices available really do depend upon some criteria that the state provides us, but it is our really, we feel very good about being able to welcome all students and to be able to help them into at least one of those choices. Thank you for the opportunity to talk about the program, and I hope that you'll call Pierce College. I hope that you'll call the Women and Family Services office.
You're watching PierceTV, a production of the digital design program at Pierce College.
I've been out in the working world for quite some time now, and the opportunities in my field were narrowing quickly. I'm switching careers to become a teacher, and I needed the education to go there. I graduated with my ECE certificate this summer, and I'm continuing on for my AA. I now have the knowledge and a degree behind me from a revered program. I've had a really fun time at Pierce College. They've been a very helpful part of my life.
We'll continue now with more dramatic readings from Slam, our student literary arts magazine. The readings were recorded at Port 4 this past spring and feature Patrick Dougherty's drama students as well as staff from the Pierce College District.
All right, I'm Kristen Brunnemer, and I'm going to be reading one called Holly by Marcia Geeding. The Ecuadorian musicians are setting up on stage for the show I Won't Stick Around to See. If Holly were here, she'd go up front to dance, moving her beautifully large body wild and graceful to the music. If Holly were here, she'd go up on stage with a band, dance from musician to musician, smiling and swaying her hips, shoulder shaking her beautifully large breasts. If Holly were here, she'd probably even sleep with a whole damn Ecuadorian bunch of them. But at least she'd be here.
Hello, I'm Kyle Traba, and I'll be performing Criminal by James Toma from Volume 7. Rain dripping on my bruised back, a smile just edging around the lashes. The work I'm doing is excruciating, but the publicity makes me a star. The blood is flowing into my eyes. It's stinging the mirrors of my soul. Leaves a pattern on my face, a mask of $1 million worth. Cries of anger surround me, except some who are weeping. It is all physical and emotional. Behold, my critics, my fans! I am hammered mercilessly to wood, my limbs and bones aching from the nails. Like a movie star, the scene was a success. Still, I wish the director could have saved me.
Ever have trouble reading one of these Pierce College bulletins? Well, here's Monica Nucciarone from the advising department to help you figure it out.
Students often get confused when trying to read the class bulletin. It sometimes feels like you need a college course just to understand the formatting and layout, as well as the terms and abbreviations. First of all classes in the bulletin are laid out alphabetically by course department, not by course titles and not by degree areas. And the number that is associated with the course department for a particular class doesn't necessarily mean that the class needs to be taken in a particular sequence. When looking at an open bulletin, pay attention to the upper left-hand side where there is a heading. That heading is the same for each column of class listings. The first item is the department and course number, followed by the title of the class. Below that, you will find another line that helps you actually register for the class. The 4-digit item number is followed by this section of the class, which is merely a count of how many courses of that type are offered that quarter. The number in the parentheses is the amount of credits for the course, followed by the building and room number. Next is the days the class meets, followed by the time frame. Last is the instructor's name. There are other terms that can appear along with the course information. For example, the abbreviation GER stands for General Education Requirement. This is a term that is associated with the areas required for a university transfer degree, such as CM for communications, QS for quantitative skills or math, HM for humanities, SS for social sciences, and NS for natural sciences. Another term that can appear is prereq, which means that another class is required to be completed prior to taking the course offering listed, also known as prerequisite. A shaded line denotes that the course offering is in the evening, and there may be a funny-looking H in a black box next to your course. This means that the course is a hybrid, meaning it is partly on campus and partly online. Lastly, the most common confusion for students is understanding the difference between a lecture and a lab for our English and math courses. For English, you can choose either one, not both. Lecture is the traditional way of learning with the teacher at the front of the class, explaining the assignments and writing information on the board. The Transitional Education Center sections are 2 days of lecture with 3 days working on your own or in groups, with the teacher roaming around the class to help students one-on-one. For math, you choose either one as well, lecture or lab, not both. Our math lab works in a similar way as our Transitional Education Center does for English, but for math lab there is no lecture, just an instructor and tutors roaming around to help students one-on-one. Hopefully this clears up some confusion and helps you navigate through the course bulletin. Thank you.
We leave you today with animation of digital photography and images from our Digital Design Advanced Photoshop class.
We'll be back in February with another new episode of PierceTV.
But if you want to check out this episode again, go to www.pierce.ctc.edu/PierceTV.
Thanks for watching.